I've got one that can see.
He can see us. And here we go.
In 1988, the crime rate in the United States rises 400%. The once great city of New York becomes the one maximum security prison for the entire country. A 50-foot containment wall is erected along the New Jersey shoreline, across the Harlem River, and down along the Brooklyn shoreline. It completely surrounds Manhattan Island. All bridges and waterways are mine. The United States police force, like an army, is encamped around the island. There are no guards inside the prison, only prisoners and the worlds they have made. The rules are simple. Once you go in, you don't come out.
What you should worry about is shutdown. Because if we do not change the trajectory, we could very well be headed to shutdown. And shutdown is something to worry about. That is really something to worry about. Because all these businesses close. We go back to where we were. All non-essential businesses close. They go to zero. So, yes, we're trying to change the trajectory. Well, I'm upset that you're trying to change the trajectory. You should be happy. Because if we don't change the trajectory, we're going to go to shutdown, and then your business is going to close. And that, my friends, is a real problem. Worry about that, because that is a real worry. Deaths are a worry, and shutdown of the economy are the real worries, and they are viable worries.
We gotta smoke.
The United States is a no-smoking nation. No smoking, no drinking, no drugs, no women. Unless, of course, you're married. No guns, no foul language, no red meat.
Land of the free.
We've got a lot of work to do. I am confident we can do that work. We will implement the recommendations in the Department of Investigation report, but we're going to go farther than that. The work of reforming the NYPD, of deepening neighborhood policing, of changing police culture, that work must intensify, and it will in the year 2021. A lot is already being planned that will be unveiled in the coming weeks. But the bottom line is we can never accept a broken status quo. We can never go back to a past that didn't work. The COVID era has taught us that so clearly. And we need to do better, and we will. And that means a commitment to fighting disparities and inequality in every part of the life in New York City. And that certainly takes us to education, where if you're talking about the problems of disparity, if you're talking about structural racism, certainly policing is not the only area to talk about. There are many areas to talk about, and education must be front and center. There has been so much that needed to be addressed in education in New York City. And from the beginning, what I tried to focus on was a very simple concept: equity and excellence. That we needed to profoundly change the distribution of resources. I like to say very bluntly, our mission is to redistribute wealth. A lot of people bristle at that phrase. That is, in fact, the phrase we need to use. We have been doing
Ramus is Broadway.
Oh no, the Duke will take 7th Avenue. Broadway's got 5 minutes.
No!
Yes. Keep driving.
What's wrong with Broadway?
President of what?
That's not funny, Plisken.
Quiet, quiet.